Hey, welcome to Broken World Entertainment. Tell me, did you ever want to go and watch 007, Bond, James Bond, to see him talk about his fifis? Because that's what you're gonna get moving forward. Oh yes, James Bond franchise producers say future films will further explore super spies' emotional side. Bond is evolving, just as men are evolving. What? What is this? It's bad enough they cooked him in the last movie. Now he's gotta be an emotional little wreck. Ooh, fuck off. Jesus Christ. They've also discussed that they really want to push more women, strong women, to be front and center. Why have they forgotten that a majority of the women in these films were strong women? Did they not remember GoldenEye? Both women were strong. Almost all the women in the Brosnan movies were strong. Michelle Yeoh in Tomorrow Never Dies. Halle Berry in Die Another Day. Grace Jones, if you want to go back to that era of Bond, you know. What was she called? Mayday, I think she was called. She was great in that movie. It was my favourite Roger Moore James Bond movie. But now they're like, oh no, the women have to be as strong as Bond. It's like, whatever. But here's the problem. Are they actually going to make women as strong as Bond? Or are they just going to make Bond lower him down to be the strength of the women? Because they want to deal with his feelings. Jesus Christ. Here's the thing though. The next Bond movie, it's going to be a total restart to the Bond franchise. It's not going to be a continuation. And it can't be, because they blew his ass up. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen. What the hell's the last one called? No Time to Die. That was the last one, isn't it? Yeah. He sacrifices himself. He dies. They blow him to Kingdom Come. Why does he sacrifice himself and let himself die? Because his new wife, he finds out he has a child with her, but Rami Malek's character, whatever his character's name was again, was he Doctor No? I can't remember. Injects him with this poison that they've come up with in the movie, which is little nanobots who will only attack certain blood groups of a particular person. So say if I had it in my hand and it was only to kill I don't know, say the leader of a country, I could stand in front of that leader of the country, shake every single person's hands around this person, and they'll all be fine. But as soon as I shake his hand, he dies. They give that to Bond to stop him from being able to... He now can't touch the wife or daughter because it'll kill them. So rather than just keeping an eye on them from afar and letting them live their life and him continue to be 007, he just stands there and lets an armada of fucking missiles rain down on him and blow him to shit. So he's dead. And yet, the end credits still pop up. James Bond will return. Okay. So, here's the one thing I will say. If the next Bond is in fact a black dude, it won't be Idris Elba. I know a lot of people say if it's going to be black, be Idris Elba. He's too old for them at this stage. And they've also come out and said they want someone to dedicate a decade to the next films. Which sounds like you're going to get a shit ton of movies. No, you'd be lucky if you get 3 out of them. With how slow they've been doing these movies. But if it is a black James Bond, I think we can kind of sit back and go, well, there's no point complaining and saying that's not who the character was in the books and whatnot. Because the character that was in the book stuff is dead. They've killed him. He's done. So they will literally be starting from a blank slate of their very own make-believe world of James Bond. It'll be James Bond by name and name only. Especially if he's going to be James Bond that's emotional with feelings. Because let's not also forget that in the last film, they very, very much pushed the whole it's James Bond in the Me Too era. Because what got people more excited to watch James Bond than to know, oh, he's a part of Me Too. Jeez. What's he going to be in this one? BLM? Jesus Christ. So, James Bond is truly dead. Because this franchise is not going to say we're pushing more stronger female representation, have them as good as Bond, and Bond just be emotional and show his feelings and all this stuff. It's not what people want to see. The main audience for a James Bond movie is men. Like it or leave it, that's what it is. The guy is always known as the man men want to be and the man women want to be with. What the fuck's it gonna be now? The man the emotional wreck in the corner wants to be, and the man women, men, and things of non-specific gender can get with. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's gonna be a disaster. So it'll flop. It really will. Please, Christ, don't let it be Henry Cavill. Or, as much as I would love to have seen Henry Cavill as James Bond, knowing what they're going to do to him and what they've done to him, don't do it, Henry. Sweet Jesus, don't do it. Probably be fucking Harry Styles or something. Anyway, an emotional, Fifi's feeling James Bond. Are you excited yet? I sure shit am it. And with that, I'll leave it there. Catch you in the next one.